Hello everyone, I'm the Whiskey Enthusiast. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have two 15-year-old Caol Ilas, but they are different because one of them is unpeated. An unpeated Caol Ila. Look at that. Look at that. Interestingly, Whiskey neighbor John did something similar. He compared to another Caol Ila, but I'm going to compare it to another 15-year-old Caol Ila. This is my last sample of the 2022 Feis Ile Virgin Oak 15 cask strength, and this is a special release from 2016, also cask strength, so it's pretty good. So I'm going to compare if we have a Caol Ila there's a character to Caol Ila without the peat as well. Now, I like it, I like the distillery, but I think it's arguably the most boring distillery in Scotland because it's everywhere. All of the independent bottling companies can buy Caol Ila and do a lot of stuff with it. It's very versatile. It's an incredible base spirit, peated spirit that goes into literally any cask. Mostly ex-bourbon, people do it, but nice sherry casks and interesting things and port casks, and it's everywhere. I had a Ukrainian independent bottling of Caol Ila. It's everywhere. That's why it's a bit boring. I don't necessarily go for Caol Ilas anymore because of that. If you want a generic peated whiskey, and if you're beginning, Caol Ila 12 is a really, really good whiskey to start off your peated journey. And with the IBs, if you want to discover any IBs and you don't want to pay that much, again, I think the cheapest options would be the Caol Ilas, and get them in sherry cask, see what it does. Right. It wasn't a rant, it was just information. It wasn't a rant. So I have 4 glasses here because the outer ones are the natural cask strength of this one is 61.5% ABV, Jesus. And this one is 55.2% ABV. However, I used a very technical equipment to drop both of them into 50% ABV. It's called ChatGPT. And it made me a nice little calculation. And they're both now at 50% ABV. So I'm going to try which is, it's better for my palate. It's not going to burn me and I can't really get any tastings. So I'm going to start with the unpeated one and I'm going to continue onto the peated one. Maybe if I feel adventurous, I'll get the natural cask strength ones, but let's see. Okay. What is this? I have this information. Finished. Right, no, hold on. This is the unpeated one. I can read from here. A most unusual unpeated Islay single malt. This limited release natural cask strength Caol Ila was matured in refill American and European casks, as a style as clean and fresh as the pale sky that follows clearing rain. Right, okay. Basically refill American and European oak. Whereas that one is a I think it's matured in ex-bourbon barrels, then finished in virgin oak casks. Yeah, American oak for 2 years. So yeah, I am starting to like virgin oak these days. I really enjoy the character of virgin oak. Baron Romack is the champion of virgin oaks. I think they do amazing stuff with virgin oaks. Right, Caol Ila, unpeated, 2000. This is 16, right? 2016. I mean, I don't know if you have this. We bought it a few months ago with friends. We found it. So you can, if you're interested. It's a good experiment. On the nose. Wow. Obviously, it's not Caol Ila. It's very fresh. Very, very pears. A lot of pears. Green apples. Some lemon. Some orangey notes, a little sulfur, very little sulfur. At 50%, still a bit bitey. But bit of a burnt note, but not peat. Definitely not peat. There's no peat in here. I just want to do this, but there's zero peat. I mean, there has to be some residual peat at the stills, but no, it just smells of green tea, herbal tea, and some green notes, but no peat whatsoever. Okay, on the palate. Okay. I get what Jeff's doing now. That was inadvertent. I didn't think of it, but I get it because it... Nice one, mate. At 50% ABV, it's still hot. It's still hot. It definitely does not drink like a 15-year-old, but it's very creamy, very nutty, very bourbon forward. It's not first fill at all. It's refill, but very bourbon-esque. There's not big amounts of caramel, but a hint of banana is there. It's mostly green apples, pears, a little bit of ginger, fresh notes, and green tea, interestingly, but very creamy, which, you know, it's good. It's very tasty in that sense. But even 50% ABV, it's a bit bitey, but it's very fresh nose, very fresh nose. Okay, I'm gonna go into the nose of the original, because if I go to the peated, I won't be able to go back. Once you go peat, you won't go back, kind of thing. Right, just the nose, because if I drink the palate, yeah. Ha! Yeah, it sure has opened up. This just smells like new makey. Very bright and very bitey. It's high, it's hot, and it's high. Right. Let's go on to the peated one. 15-year-old official with 2-year finishes of virgin oak. Nice. It feels sherried. Nice peat there. I can get a tea-like note here. I need to open the veil of the peat and then get what the character is inside to be able to see if there is a distillery character right there. Because Caol Ila distillery character, you would say, anyone would say it's peat. You know, lemony peat. And yes, I get the lemon here. Get the peat here. Let's do this. Quite ashen, but nice creamy note there. Is Caol Ila creamy? Is that the distillery character? Let's see it on the palate. Oh, that is beautiful. I remember really liking this whiskey. That's very nice. I get a bit of a flat cork note, nice sweetness, good amount of peat. 50% ABV is good on this one. It feels its age. This feels younger for some reason. This feels its age. It's nice, it's robust, it's chewy, some bubble gum, some nice sweet notes, good peaty notes, but it's creamy. It is absolutely creamy. Virgin oak does give you creamy notes, but this doesn't have virgin oak, and it's creamy as well. Okay, so maybe the distillery character of Caol Ila is creamy. I'm just gonna smell this one. Okay, so because it's 55 to 50, there's not much difference. It feels quite similar, but now I'm gonna do one more round. Okay, let's go back to unpeated one. Now I can't. It's like vanilla custard. Nice lactic notes. A bit of a nuttiness there. Actually, yeah, a bit more than bit of a nuttiness there. Okay, on the palate. Quite herbal notes. Nice nuttiness. Good creaminess. A lot of vanilla. Good banana notes. It's very enjoyable. Nice ginger. Maybe even cracked black pepper. Bit of an oak spice. But it's very nice. Do they give any tasting notes? Bittersweet warmth and an appetizing salty edge, intense flavors of sharp fruits, yeah, and malty sweetness, dense bold, they are close to tongue. Yeah. Malty notes do come at me as creamy notes, especially in the Benromac Organic, which also uses, you know, organic barley, and there's a bit of a virgin oak there. it does come at me as creaminess, malty notes, and because this one doesn't have virgin oak. So malty notes and virgin oak also come at me as creaminess. So yeah, nutty, fresh fruit, creamy, and a little bit of a bitter note. Absolutely correct. And now onto this one. Good amount of peat, nice sweetness, nice creaminess, a bit of a coconut note now. Good sweetness. I would say this is sherried, but herbal and tea-like on the palate. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a wonderful whiskey. I really like this. I would love to find it again. If you have the chance, absolutely. Beautiful whiskey. Yeah. Nutty, peaty, lemon zest, orange rind, herbal, tea-like, and creamy for days. It's very chewy. Okay, I think we figured it out. We figured the code. Caol Ila's character is creamy and nutty. That's the distillery character. And drink or search for that character into whatever Caol Ila you drink. For me, out of this, and I think this is a pretty good experiment. I'm not gonna lie. This is as close as you're gonna get unless you're working at the distillery and you can take from the new make and whatever. But Diageo being Diageo, this is as close as you're gonna get to actually comparing something very similar, similar ages, and you know, same ABV, yeah. And Caol Ila's character is creaminess and nuttiness. Creaminess first, nuttiness second. That's what I would say. Right, experiment done. I'm happy with this. I don't know what I'm gonna probably play around with these, but guys, thank you for joining me. Please let me know, did you try this one? There is a 2018 version as well, also a 15-year-old, also unpeated. Have you tried this one? Very good whiskey. This on its own, I don't know. It's a good experiment, but I wouldn't buy it. I'm not, you know, big fan of this one. It's very new makey. It's very new makey at full strength. When you open it up, it's better, but this is much better. Right. If you did, please let me know which ones you tried and if you have done something like this. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It does mean a lot. And you can also buy me a dram by joining my channel. If not, I shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.